This combination gives us a technology that has a very wide range of options. We can deliver 38% more performance at the transistor level for the same power as the prior generation, or we can cut the power in half and have the same performance as the prior generation, giving us the ability to scale our devices for a wide variety of computer and communication needs. The discovery also allowed us to keep shrinking the transistors and to continue putting more and more die onto a chip. Intel now cranks out transistors at the rate of 2 billion transistors a second. In fact, we have shipped more than 2.4 trillion transistors since I walked out on this stage. We currently have a roadmap that takes us out 5 more generations of silicon process technology. That's 10 more years. The path will be marked by numerous other scientific breakthroughs. I can't describe them to you today because we haven't invented them yet. But I have no doubt that we'll make all the breakthroughs necessary to make those 5 generations happen. Moore's Law will continue to describe the future of silicon technology. Shrinking silicon, though, through Moore's Law brings another advantage worth discussing. We can use all of these transistors to integrate new functions onto the same chip. In the industry, that's called System-on-Chip technology, or SoC. For the consumer electronics industry, we've designed a specialized SoC chip. To do this, we began with a dedicated audio and video decode system that allows the chip to play 1080p video and 7.1 surround sound. We added to that chip a high-performance Intel architecture microprocessor core. We added to that a 3D graphics unit for cool user interfaces and online games. And we added to that technologies to enable broadcast and multicast television. We call this chip CanMore. CanMore is our first SoC for consumer electronics devices. Think of this as one single chip that is both a CE system and an internet computer on a single chip. We have our first CanMore chips out of our fab, and they're running here today in this development system. I'd like to show you what this chip enables. The chip's outputting video to the screen behind me and to the speakers in the room. And it's just a very simple demonstration of very, very high-def video with surround sound capability. But remember, this chip is also an internet computer. So it allows us to be able to access the internet with devices that many of you in the CE industry are looking at designing. HD TVs, set-top boxes, HD players, stereos, and so forth. Anything that needs this kind of capability now has a chip. Integrated, full system-on-a-chip capability. Thanks for turning the music off. Similarly, we can take those same transistors and use Moore's Law and the power of integration to develop solutions for mobile internet devices as well. Now, what's a mobile internet device? I think a mobile internet device is something you carry around in your pocket that allows you to deliver the full internet. No compromises. To do this, we've created a new platform that's called Menlo. Menlo delivers the same internet experiences that consumers have known so well and come to expect. Streaming video, Flash, Java applications, and a whole lot more. All this happens while drawing less than 1 watt of power. All in a form factor today that is not much larger than a cell phone, and that over the next year and 2-year time frame will shrink down in size by half and then by half again. I believe this new category of devices creates a prime opportunity for the CE companies in this room. I'd like to show you a Menlo device. This is one that's not yet been introduced. It's from Toshiba. This happens to be a full Vista machine using Menlo in a very, very convenient form factor. And one of the environments we like with machines like this is Adobe's Air. Intel's been working with Adobe to port Air to our platform for the next generation of this ultra-low power, very high-performance silicon that we've developed. And it can run on devices like I've shown here. As you can see from the demo, as you saw from the demo, rather, you can see again, Air has a wonderful runtime environment that allows developers to develop powerful applications that are rich and engaging. And when it's paired with Intel silicon, Air is a complete platform and OS-independent environment. It means that I can get the same experience on my desktop machine or on any mobile device. The internet is all that's required and the same high performance silicon underneath it. So if silicon was the first challenge standing between us and the personal internet, I think that wireless broadband connectivity is the second challenge. And the good news is that challenge is being met. Eventually, we will blanket the globe with wireless broadband connectivity. There's many wireless technologies being evolved and developed competing to do this, from WiMAX to 3G to 4G. Each technology has its unique set of advantages and business models. Over the next 5 to 10 years, we at Intel believe that WiMAX provides a significant advantage to bring about the personal internet. Why? Because we think it has the flexibility and coverage of cellular networks. It's combined with that with the upload and download speeds of broadband, making it the best solution for video over the wireless internet. And it's expanding quickly, with commercial networks and trials now covering 70 countries around the world, shown in green on the screen behind me. Once we have silicon and ubiquitous internet access from anywhere, we still need to deal with this hit or miss nature of search today, which has not yet taken into account your location, your device, or the context. Today we can't easily integrate context and personal preferences and recommendations from the various social networks that we're all on. Many companies are trying to solve this problem and technologies are being evolved to work on this. But essentially we need to move from searching for information to a world where information finds you proactively. A more personal internet, though, is a two-way street. To provide more information to you, the internet needs to know more about you. And therefore, the impetus is on us in the industry to make sure that we can provide the security and the privacy that consumers need to enable this kind of service. Lastly, the personal internet needs to have much improved user interfaces. Intel and many other companies in the industry are looking at things like gestures and motions, facial expressions, and other ways to interact with the internet's vast resources. To picture the transition, though, to a more natural interface, I'd like you to think about the Nintendo Wii. The popularity of Wii lies with the interface and not with the graphics. The controller wand is a very deceptively simple innovation. It allows the player to use natural motions. You don't expect to play a game on the Wii, you expect to engage and interact with it. The experience brings people together.